Greetings. On behalf of Sky Urban Empowerment and Transformation Center, Renton African American Pastors Group, and the greater community, I am the Reverend Dr. Linda Smith. In partnership with the Renton Police Department and the City of Renton, we welcome you to our annual Black History Month celebration. This is our 5th year. We celebrate and honor the history and achievement of Black Americans and reflect on the centuries of struggle, but also the accomplishment and contributions that Black Americans have made to this country. Booker T. Washington said, "Success is to be measured not so much by the position that one has reached in life, as by the obstacle which he has overcome while trying to succeed." In celebrating, we're not only celebrating the history, but we celebrate those in our community who have achieved and continue to achieve excellence. We especially give voice to our young leaders who, through a variety of genres, share their gifts. Hold fast to dreams, for if dream dies, life is a broken-winged bird that cannot fly. Each of you is a history maker in your own right. You have made life better for everyone else. So tonight, while we highlight a few, each of you is to be celebrated. You are the heroes and sheroes of our community. So I invite you, no matter where you are, to affirm with me, I am a history maker. I am a Black, gifted, and excellent. May you be enlightened and inspired to continue the dream for a better future. Not just for some, but all. Remember, Black history is American history, of which we are all so proud of. As we continue to achieve racial equity for all, let us remember we're all interconnected together. We each desire life, liberty, and justice based in love. We cry together, we celebrate together, we love together, and we thrive together. Let us march onward and upward to the greater things of life. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Hello, I'm Police Chief John Schultz. I'm very humbled and honored that Dr. Smith asked me to be part of this Black History presentation. The one thing that makes the Renton Police Department exceptional, that really makes us stand out, is our personnel. We have high standards when it comes to hiring our staff, and they embrace the expectation of service with compassion and professionalism to our community. That is the Renton Police Department culture. Today you will see some of our best, and it's my privilege to serve with them. Their leadership, dedication, contributions should be an inspiration to all. As I am blessed to be able to serve alongside them, and the City of Renton is truly fortunate to have these amazing officers. Please join us as we celebrate the contributions and inspiration of these officers and the African American community in Renton. Thank you.
Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember, you have within you the strength, the passion, and the patience to reach for the stars to change the world. Harriet Tubman.
I am Sergeant Corey Jacobs of your Renton Police Department, and I am here to introduce you to the City of Renton's virtual 2021 Black History Program. Black history was born out of the awareness of the impact that African Americans have had on this country. No one has played a greater role in helping all Americans know the Black past than Carter G. Woodson. In February of 1926, Mr. Woodson created Negro History Week in Washington, D.C. Mr. Woodson was the second Black American to receive a PhD in history from Harvard, following W.E. Du Bois by a few years. To Mr. Woodson, the Black experience was too important simply to be left to a small group of scholars. Woodson believed that his role was to use Black history and culture as a weapon in the struggle for racial uplifting. Mr. Woodson established the Association for the Study of Negro Life and Culture, an organization whose goal was to make Black history accessible to a wider audience. Woodson was a strange and driven man who had a passion for history, and he expected everyone to share his passion. In 2015, Renton Police Department and Renton African American pastors came together to celebrate the accomplishments of their achievements in forming relationships. This inspired us to celebrate the accomplishments of our own here in the City of Renton. Celebrating Black History Month honors the historic leaders of the Black community and recognizes the sacrifices and suffering they endured to secure the rights and freedoms we enjoy today. Celebrating helps create awareness of the past so that we can appreciate the contributions of many. Celebrating reminds us that Black history is our history and provides an opportunity to highlight the best of Black history and culture. To honor the accomplishments of African Americans here in the city of Renton, we celebrate through art, poetry, singing, spoken word, and the recognition of those who continue to contribute to the making of history. Here in our city, we have celebrated many in our community to include Black-owned businesses, professionals in many areas, local artists, and up-and-coming young leaders. So we continue that legacy today. We have a wonderful selection of talented individuals, including recognition of our history maker here in the city of Renton. Please enjoy this program and embrace our history.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, oh, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Oh, let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Oh, let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of a new day begun. Oh, let us march on till victory is won. Stony the road we trod, bitter the chastening rod. Oh, felt in the days when hope born has died. Oh, yeah, with the steady beat. Oh, have not our weary feet. Oh, come to the blaze for which our fathers signed. Oh, we have come over the ways with the tears have been watered. Oh, we have come treading our path through the blood of the slaughtered, out from the gloomy past till now we stand at last. Oh, where the white gleam of a bright star is cast. God of our weary years, God of our silent tears, though who has brought us this far along the way, though who has by thy mighty blessed our feet straight from the places our God where we've met thee. Oh, lest our hearts drunk with the wine of the world we forget thee, shadowed beneath thy hand, may we forever stand. Oh, true to our God, true to our native land, true to our God, true to our native land, true to our God, true to our native land. True to our God, true to our native land. broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round. And you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Ooh, mountains, we gon' walk it out. And ooh, mountains. And I'll rise like the day. I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, I like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again.
Today I will be reading Ain't I a Woman by Sojourner Truth. That man over there says that women need to be helped into carriages, lifted over ditches, and have the best place everywhere. Nobody ever helps me into carriages or over mud puddles or gives me any best place. And ain't I a woman? Look at me. Look at my arm. I have plowed and planted and gathered into barns. And no man could head me. And ain't I a woman? I could work as much and eat as much as a man when I could get it, and bear the lash as well. And ain't I a woman? I have borne 13 children, most of them sold off to slavery. And when I cried out with my mother's grief, nothing but Jesus heard me. Then they talk about this thing in the head. What's it called? Intellect. That's it. What's that got to do with women's rights or Negroes' rights? If my cup wouldn't hold but a pint, and yours would hold a quart, wouldn't you be mean not to let me have my little half measure full? Then that little man in black there, he says women can't have as much rights because Christ wasn't a woman. Where did your Christ come from? Where did your Christ come from? From God and a woman. Man had nothing to do with him. If the first woman God ever made was strong enough to turn the world upside down all alone, these women together ought to be able to turn it back and get it right side up again. And now they is asking to do it? The men better let them. Obliged to you for hearing me. And now old Sojourner ain't got nothing more to say.
Hi, I'm Kamala Harris. I was born October 20th, 1964 in Oakland, California. My father was Jamaican. My mother was from India, both immigrants. I was a district attorney in Oakland from 1990 to 1998. In 2004 to 2010, I was elected General of California. I was the first American to hold the post. I have been instrumental. I've broken barriers of American politics. In Carol, I'm the first female and the first African American South Asian to be elected Vice President of the United States of America. I might be the first, but I won't be the last.
How I got over. My soul looked back and wondered how I got over. Oh, yeah. Tell me how I got over.
for being my protector. My soul look back and wonder how I got over, Lord.
Hi, my name is Leah Duell, and I will be presenting about Nina Simone for Black History Month. Nina was a singer-songwriter popular in the 1950s. She was born February 21st, 1933, and at the end of Nina's life, April 21st, 2003, she had made around 40 albums and had sold around 1 million CDs. Nina impacted the world greatly and was even named the voice of the civil rights movement. Nina once said, "I'll tell you what freedom is to me, no fear." Let's hear some of her music now.
I love you, Porgy, don't let him take me. Don't let him handle me and drive me mad. If you can keep me, I wanna stay with you forever. And I'll be glad. Yes, I love you, Porgy. Don't let him take me. Don't let him handle me with his hot hands. If you can keep me, I want to stay here with you forever. I've got my man. Don't let him handle me and drive me mad. If you can keep me, I wanna stay here with you forever. I've got my man. Someday I know he's coming to call me. He's going to handle me and hold me so. It's going to be like dying, Porgy, when he calls me. But when he comes, I know I'll have to go. I love you, Porgy, don't let him take me. Honey, don't let him handle me and drive me mad. If you can keep me, I wanna stay here with you forever. I've got my man. Oh, what a lovely, precious dream to be young, gifted and black. Open your heart to what I mean. In the whole world we know there's a million boys and girls who are young, gifted and black, and that's a fact. Oh, yes it is. You are young, gifted and black. We must begin to tell a young. There's a world waiting for you. You are on a journey that's just begun. See, when you're feeling really low, there's just one great thing you should know. When you're young, gifted and black, your soul's intact. Oh, yes, it is. Your soul's intact. When you're young, gifted and black. Oh, when you're young, gifted and black. When you're young, gifted and black. Yeah. When you're young, gifted and black. All right.
Hello, I'm Officer James Mitchell with the Renton Police Department. I've been with the department since 2008, and I have the honor and privilege to interview our Deputy Chief Keys, our first and only Black Deputy Chief in the city of Renton.
Well, hello. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time out this morning. I'm honored to be here.
I appreciate that. Like I said, I appreciate this honor and privilege to interview you. When I first came to the department, you were my FTO. So you were my first impression here in the city of Renton, and it's been a good experience ever since. So let me just get into these questions then. How did you get started in your law enforcement?
For me, it's always been a calling. So I knew from an early age that this is something I wanted to do. Everything I did in my life that led up to me accomplishing that objective was to get here. I mean, I was a good kid in school. I got good grades. I stayed out of trouble. I joined the military. I did all these things that I thought I needed to do to be able to get to where I am today. So the inspiration really just, I guess it was inherent. I was born with that desire to be a champion for underdogs, so to speak, right? To protect the public, to do those things. So I think it's just in the blood. So that's the inspiration and motivation.
That's awesome. What inspired you to take this career path?
Again, in my entire life, I just remember even being a young kid. Kids would get bullied in the playground, and I'd be the one that would stand up for them, right? And fight to protect them. So it's just something that is just inherent in me. I feel that need, that calling to protect the public, right? It sounds cliche, but really that's what I think I was born to do, just protect and serve the public. And I get enjoyment out of it. I get satisfaction and fulfillment out of it. So as you know, we've been in this job for a long time. We don't do it for the money because we're not millionaires,
No.
but we do it for the satisfaction because we like helping others.
That's good. That's excellent. What is your greatest career accomplishment?
You know, that's tough because I have a lot that I'm proud of in the 24 plus years that I've been doing this job. I think what I'm most proud of is the time I spent as a homicide investigator, right? The work I did there. Investigations has always been exciting for me. It's because it's challenging work, it's detail oriented. But honestly, to answer that question, part of it is becoming a police officer, right? That to me was one of my greatest accomplishments. Getting to where I am today, the progression that I've made, starting my career in Kirkland, moving from Kirkland to Renton, and being able to advance my career here. It's been a great place to work, and there's been ample opportunity for me to succeed, and I hope that that same opportunity is available for everybody else coming up in the ranks.
I understand you're a history maker here in Renton. How so, and how did it happen?
I think you said that in the intro. You said, well, let's start with, I was the first sergeant in this department. I want to say the first black sergeant, I believe. First black commander, and now I'm the first black deputy chief. So I think that if you want to call that a history maker, I mean, I'll go down in the books here with the Renton Police Department as history, but if you want to call that call me a history maker for that, then I'll take it. And because I guess I'm the first, and hopefully if I can inspire you and anybody else that's coming up, the folks of color that are in this profession and want to be in this profession. If I can inspire them, that's what I'm looking to do, right? That would be honorable for me.
Yeah. So, and how does it feel like personally to be a history maker?
I don't like the spotlight, so I'm very humble. So for me, it's work as usual. It's not. Do I sit back and go, wow, I'm the deputy chief of police? No, not really. I mean, because for me, it's all about how do I support the people that work for me, right? What can I do to better their careers, better their lives, right? Motivate them to want to come and do this job and be successful, right? And have the fulfillment and the satisfaction that I have. So for me, I'm just happy to be in a position, and again, where I can hopefully inspire people, right? And motivate people to do their best. So that's what the motivation is for me.
Well, kind of along that line, what advice do you have for young people and leaders going forward?
My advice, especially right now, is be the change you want to see, right? And what I mean by that is get involved, right? Be an activist, be an advocate. If you want to see change, get involved in law enforcement, right? And help us change this career from this profession from the inside, right? Be a part of this thing. Just don't be a part of the problem, be a part of the solution, right? Get involved, know the law, keep your nose clean, do those things that anybody wanting to be in public service would do, right? So just keep that in mind. Get your education. Just push to be better. Push to always evolve. Push to inspire and motivate people. And that's my objective, and that's what gives me happiness. So.
Well, thank you that's all I got for the interview questions, but I appreciate it. And on behalf of the entire Renton Police family, you've been a great leader, and we appreciate your excellence and your commitment to this organization.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
kiddies need to eat. Run antelope. Your first name is King, last name is Dumb, 'cause you still believe in everyone. When the baby first breathes, when night sees sunrise, when the whale hugs the sea, when man recognizes freedom, 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 freedom. We bound from Renton, the electric one. Just a shock you see. He left us the sun. Atoms in the air, organisms in the sea. Sun and yes man are made of the same things. Freedom, 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 freedom.
If I have a son, I'll teach him to be brave. 'Cause if I have a son, he's never really safe. And when you run to the corner store for a snack, I wanna know that you'll make it back home. Oh, your skin, it glitters like gold. There's love inside of your soul. But no matter what you say, no matter what you do, this world will never be as friendly to you. I wanna keep you close, I wanna keep you safe. I hope I see the day where I don't have to pray every time you go. And every time you go. If I have a girl, I'll teach her to be strong. 'Cause even when you're right, they'll tell you that you're wrong. And if you want something, you'll work twice as hard. 'Cause that's the only way we get far, far. Your skin, it glitters like gold. There's love inside of your soul. But no matter what you say, no matter what you do, this world will never be as friendly to you. I wanna keep you close, I wanna keep you safe. I hope I see the day where I don't have to pray every time you go. Every time you go. I saw a man lose his life, all 'cause his skin looked like mine. I hope the world makes a change, so when you get here it's not the same. Your skin, it glitters like gold. There's love inside your soul. But no matter what you say, no matter what you do, this world will never be as friendly to you. I wanna keep you close, I wanna keep you safe. I hope I see the day where I don't have to pray every time you go. Ooh, every time you go. a son, I'll teach him to be brave. 'Cause if I have a son, he's never really safe.
She never really realized how beautiful she is. She couldn't see what the rest of the world could see through her own eyes. Thought the only thing that made her beautiful was to be a man's prize. Not realizing that beauty lied so much deeper than the surface of her skin. And to realize her true beauty, she would have to search much deeper within herself and let go of any thought or action that would negate that. Her beauty could not be determined by if she were skinny or fat, white, Asian, Mexican, or even black. Beaten down by society standards. She had no idea, but she set the standard. Nothing could compare to her. She was the epitome of who God called her to be. Beauty in every sense of the word. A picture-perfect reflection of perfection. A mirrored image of God's reflection. She just couldn't see it. She couldn't see past the scars. Didn't understand how anyone could love someone like her whose life had been so hard. She was never the prettiest one in the picture. She was always picked last. Couldn't take too many steps forward because she was always bound by the sins of her past. She didn't know that her future didn't reflect that God was now guiding her steps so there would be no going back. The road had been paved. There would still be cloudy days, but through God, trouble doesn't last always. If only she knew her worth. If only she knew the search to find the beauty she so desired, all she had to do was see what she had within. Everything she ever needed, she already had. Every circumstance that had prevented her from her greatness had already passed. She was me. And I'm sure she's some of you too. Your beauty just keeps getting refined with every trial you go through. Stop letting the world's opinions cause you to lose sight of you. God's giving you vision to give birth to this whole new you. So walk in your purpose. You're beautiful, women of God, and you're worth it.
Oh, what's up, black people? But no, seriously, what's up, everyone? I am Tree Williams, and I am your local artist. I'm a member of Renton Residents for Change, and my job as an artist is to take complex ideas using creative methods to make them understandable. I like to draw and paint, y'all. That's it. Whether it be fashion, the performing arts, music, or literary arts, it all helps us gain a deeper connection for one another. The impact of art has continuously driven our culture to elevate what it means to exist. This summer, 2021, we're going to harness the power of creativity, and that's why I'm beyond excited to announce to you all our project. The city of Renton is going to have a Black Lives Matter street mural. This year, it's coming. Get excited. Yep, you heard me right. This gigantic presentation is just one of the many ways we are implying our demand for equity and justice. The change starts with you and me. Systematic racism exists, whether it be environmental, educational, medical, financial. We know it exists and it operates to this day at this moment. We're gonna say it loud, we're gonna be proud about it, and we're gonna put this art on the street so we can ultimately create a better environment for our children. I can't wait to see everybody this summer. We don't have a tentative date yet, but best believe it's coming. A Renton Black Lives Matter street mural. I'll see y'all soon. Black Lives Matter.
Thank you for joining us in celebrating our annual Black History Program celebration. We thank the amazing talent that was exhibited this evening, and we're grateful for our history makers. So thank you for joining in what makes Renton a great place to work and live and thrive, a place where all cultures come together and celebrating the excellence of each of us.
Because of these examples, we have a much better chance of creating an inclusive culture throughout our community, but it will take purposeful and consistent efforts that we will continue to strive for. Thank you.